Hello everybody, welcome to MJ Yaks Movies. Today I'll be yakking the 2025 film, One of Them Days, directed by Lamont. In this movie, we open up with Drew, a waitress at a franchise diner, finishing her overnight shift, her early morning shift. She's picked up by her friend and roommate Alyssa, an aspiring artist with a deadbeat boyfriend. They return back to their apartment complex, their living quarters, where it's the first of the month, so they owe some rent money. Along the way, we meet a few characters, including Maniac, a gentleman that Drew is interested in. The rent money has been given to Alyssa, who in turn gave it to her deadbeat boyfriend, Keyshawn, without telling Drew. Keyshawn, as it turns out, has used it to invest in a bad idea t-shirt line. Thus, he's absconded with it. The girls discover this, and this sets them on an adventure to reclaim or to find the rent money so that they're not evicted. Because this is a comedy, I'm not going to describe in depth a whole lot of this plot because I don't want to give away the jokes that ensue. But I will say that in their travels, they go to a payday loan place where things don't work out for them. They also go to a blood bank. They go to a church's chicken. Eventually, Drew, who has an interview with to become a manager for her diner's franchise, gets to her job interview at the company's corporate headquarters, where, as one would expect, things go awry. Eventually, the two girls find themselves back at their apartment complex where things are looking dire. However, they have a new rich girl, white girl neighbor who helps them organize a pop-up art show to sell Alyssa's art, thus eventually making back them the money that they needed to survive, to get past eviction. Some stuff happens. They meet a gentleman by the name of King Lolo, for instance. We meet the landlord, Uche. We also meet a gentleman named Lucky. And so at the end of the movie, it is revealed that Drew, luckily, despite her bad job interview, has succeeded in becoming a manager and is successful now. Alyssa, thanks to the pop-up art show, is now a successful artist. She's no longer aspiring and she's making a living. Keyshawn has moved on to the rich girl, white girl neighbor where things are working out, I guess, for them. And also, Maniac and Drew are together now. This movie stars a few people. It stars Keke Palmer, SZA. We've got an appearance by Cat Williams. We've got a very small appearance by Lil Rel Howery. And Maud Apatow is the rich girl neighbor. Which is funny for me because I think the last time I saw her was in a show where she was significantly younger. So I went from seeing her as a child to an adult. I would say overall, I thought this was a pretty fun comedy. This is in the vein of things like Friday, or this is also in the vein of the early to mid 2000s rap videos that had a good sense of humor. I think that this is also a great movie insofar as, so often on this channel I talk a lot about the color palette. I think the color palette on this movie is great. It really pops. There's really only one part of this movie where they entered into cringe comedy territory, which is, I think, for me, my least favorite of the contemporary comedy stylings. Overall, I would say between yay, nay, and in between, this is a yay. This is a definite yay. If you want to watch a good comedy, you like comedy, or if you like any of those things I mentioned, like if you watched an early 2000s rap video that was funny and you thought, you know what, could we make a movie out of this? Then the answer is yes, you could. This is kind of one of them. But you know what? Maybe you're a landlord who has some very tardy renters, in which case this might not be the movie for you to watch. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Cheers.